I had zero skills, but still was able to make thousands from home. This is how you can too. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 easy ways I used to make some money from home. Even if you don't have any experience, any fancy degrees, or any technical skills, this also applies to you. These methods are beginner friendly. That means anyone with a laptop can implement what I'm talking about in this video. It requires minimal setup. It's perfect for anyone who wants to make some extra cash, and it's even better if you want to replace your full-time job. So grab your laptop and stick with me to the end. Since every method that I'm going to be talking about here can literally be started today and start making you money in the coming weeks. That being said, let's jump into method number 1, freelancing. Freelancing is a wide niche, and there's actually a lot of ways that you could be making money while freelancing and even while hustling your full-time job. I'm going to be naming some of the ways that I made money freelancing while I was still a student, and I still make some now when I am running low. And it actually has made me money in the long term. Some of the ways that I implemented freelancing was doing graphic design. That's so easy nowadays with Canva and with other software that makes it easy to make logos and make posters for people, and people do actually pay for those services, and they might not pay too much, but having a starting point as a beginner without any experience in designing, just being able to get like $50 for making a logo, that's very different for me at that time. So you could do it too. There's also more developed things that pay more, like web development. Web development has to do with the web design, and it has to do with polishing and creating the website itself for businesses, and they are able to pay you even more. They actually pay a lot more. That's another way of freelancing. Virtual assistants, being able to help the people that might have a problem that you might have a solution. That could be as easy as teaching them how to play a guitar, or helping them manage their online business. If you're able to make posts and to grow a following on Instagram, that would be easy, and that would be some extra bucks in the end of the month. It sums up. If you're managing different businesses, it sums up in the end. It might be tiring, it sums up. Digital marketing. This could be in a whole lane by itself, but I really look at it as freelancing because it can be implemented in any business, and it does so well that when you start implementing it on your own business, it's a sure way to expand and reach higher highs. Number 2, online businesses. I'm kind of happy for this model because, yeah, it's a model that I tried and it was easy at one time, but I think we could in the future be able to try this as well on our page here on YouTube. One of the ways would be dropshipping. Dropshipping is basically a way of being a middleman where you are able to sell products from other companies that are selling it for low, and you 3x, 4x, I even saw people that like 6x the price. That means multiplied it by 6. That was like astonishing. To give you a better look, it's like having something for $3.99 and marketing it for to like 25 bucks or something like that, and people actually buy it. The downside is that you usually have to be aware and be able to manage the products and be able to be sure that the products are going to arrive at it. So every business has its fair share of downsides. That's a downside you could look forward in investing, because the profit margin gets bigger. Print on demand. There's a lot of sites that do print on demand. It's a very big business and it's growing each day. People actually use it to sell merchandise. I actually had my fair share, I won't say success, but I was able to sell like 3 shirts. That's a lot. That was a lot at my time. And I was able to sell it and make some cash, but it requires a lot more creativity. You're going to have to be able to focus on it and be able to implement everything that you might see. Creative work. Start a YouTube channel. I won't lie. I'm liking this. I'm liking talking to you guys in the camera. I like being able to answer some of your guys' questions and being able to help you with what you need. And yeah, don't be scared to leave down a comment and like subscribe and stuff if you want to know more, or if you want to follow me on the process. I have my social media as well, but I don't want to do that now. I don't want to be tooting my own horn or anything, but yeah, YouTube is a nice place to build a community and to be able to reach higher highs and make your image in general be respected. Being able to help people generally, that's the best thing that you could see. Become a podcaster. Making a podcast is also in this creative line of work where you have like interesting friends, or if you know people that might have some knowledge or might have something to do, just talk. Most of the podcasts can be visual, like being in video, and more could be only audio if you're not comfortable enough to go into camera and addressing stuff personally and stuff like that. So podcasts. So number 4, tutoring and coaching. Online tutoring is something that I made my fair share of money as well, but most of the times it doesn't even need to be something that deep. If you have like a literal skill that you might know yourself, like I'm gonna give you an example. Like I play the guitar. There are a lot of people that actually saw this and knew this about me and were able to hit me up like, bro, I know you're busy grinding and being the hustler you are, bro, but I need some lessons with that guitar thing, bro. Guitar thing, that's what he said. I couldn't help myself. I helped him. And I will disclose the amount because I think you might be watching the video, bro. I got you. It was very good money at that time for me. I was able to share my knowledge, something that I'm not embarrassed or I'm not scared of doing. I like sharing knowledge. And he now knows how to play 2 chords. Yeah, those are 3 years of teaching though. So yeah, keep that in mind. Like if you know how to do something basic like installing Windows, or like if you're a tech fanny guy, or people are looking to know more, even if it's just like working with Excel, people would like to know that skill. Teaching a language. I won't lie. I'm not like a licensed teacher or something like that, but I was a tutor for some time, I actually teached English to some kids. I helped them with their homeworks and like to get ready for school and exams and stuff like that. Not during the actual exams though.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got
I actually help people managing their homeworks and studying for tests and even practicing their cadence in English because the country I'm in now, Mozambique, it's Africa. I'll put the map here. I know it's not an island, but I know people that might think it's an island. We basically talk Portuguese, so being able to talk a different language helps a lot. And if it's a mainstream language like Mandarin, like Italian, any language in general, basically people might want to learn. And depending on the person that you find or the schedule that you are able to achieve, a lot could be done with this. So, for a bonus thing, vou dizer essa frase em português só para ver que eu também sou fluente em português. Mas na canela changana para mungani a mina também uona, então kalimambo ala ikara ka vídeo lá. Passive income opportunities. Renting out digital services. What I mean by this is being able to rent out, for example, a website template that you make. There are certain companies that they have outdated websites. One of the things you could do is like hit them up in their company mail or like in their inbox and be able to like, if they like the design, like having a design that works with the company, I advise you to like make the website template tailored to the actual business you're going to contact, because that boosts the probabilities of them actually wanting to be able to work with you and they liking their website. And it's more possible that they look at what you have, like the template, and they compare it to their actual site and they actually see that like, bro, yeah, this guy could. So they actually hit you up and they're like, bro, how much for this, for that. So you could have a one-time fee of giving them all the necessary files and stuff, but there's actually a better way that's recurring revenue, where you could be able to edit and manage everything they need for a certain price. It could be a monthly based payment, it could be weekly, it could be, I don't know, 3 months. It all depends on you and your terms and conditions. One-time payments, they usually give you one big sum of cash once and you don't need to bother them again. If it's recurring, you know that like in the end of the month or in the end of 3 months, you're able to receive a paycheck consistently. This is basically my bread and butter, If you've been into the channel for some time, you might have heard of me talking about Instagram theme pages. An Instagram theme page is very easy to create. You can create it like literally now. And if you drive combine it using the knowledge that we're using in this video right here, you're able to develop a page that could pay you more than an actual job. Just from posting and reposting content, if you want to create your own content, that would be a miracle, because Instagram is monetizing and paying so many people that are getting to 6 figures, 7 figures, and you could jump in that bandwagon too. Don't need to invent the wheel. One thing that we're going to be exploring is being able to create theme pages in another social medias like TikTok, like in X, other social media that you might find interesting might be a place where you could also create a theme page and monetize it and make cash with it. But it doesn't stop there. I'm going to tell you that everything I mentioned here is possible to start literally today. So if you watched this video till here, that means that you are actually interested in beginning a business. Be sure to start it. If you want a point of reference to how to start something, click on this video about creating my theme page and having it make us more than $500 in the near future.